Ranting for your ear. This is take number 4. Ballistic rants and reviews. I've got my 2340 out. Why? Because I got a new holster for it today. Originally going to be an unboxing, but first take was ruined, so I wasn't able to show everything I wanted to show originally. But got the weapon here. Let's check the chamber. Drop the mag. Magazine's loaded. Finger away from the trigger and trigger guard. Rack the slide. Nothing's in it. Decocker. Gently lower the hammer. This is the SIG 2340 series, which was their first Pro Series pistol back around 1999. During the towards the end of the Clinton magazine ban era, they originally came out with 10-round mags. I picked up a couple 12-rounders a few years afterwards, after the ban lapsed, thankfully. But finding reasonable gear for this now is impossible. It has some sort of rail for mounting optics. SIG doesn't offer anything anymore, and some of the laser sights that I tried for my the G3 Taurus series won't fit this rail. So now I'm pretty much out of luck. The 2009 series in 9mm was adopted by the French. Similar series, polymer frame, hammer fired. I've had this gun for over 20 years, never had any problems with it. It pretty much eats anything I feed it, including some of my hand loads, which is what these are, 135 grainers. Now, here's the holster from Barsony Holster and Belts. Earlier, I didn't notice why there was a popsicle stick in here. Well, I'll show you in a moment. The gun fits in the holster well, but the snap wouldn't quite reach. Now I started noticing there is Velcro. And what the popsicle stick is for, and I thought this was originally a magazine pouch, by the way, is an adjustment. Stick the popsicle stick in, you pull back on the strap until you get it to fit the snap. Now that's a little bit too much slack, so let's see. For the strap behind the hammer, like so. Then pull the popsicle stick out, roll your fingers over the strap. It's in there. Any reasonable amount of force is not going to take it out. Now, thumb brake, yep. Put it back in. Make sure I can reattach it, because before I had the strap all the way out. Okay, a little bit of play, but I can tighten it up later. Here's the belt loop that goes through the left hand side, which actually makes it a little bit easier driving, because your seat belt comes across from your left shoulder down to your right hip. A regular holster would be, and you can still use it for that, on your right hand side, which would foul with the seat belt. I've had Uncle Mike holsters for my previous 40, which was a Ruger P94. Good unit, no problem at all. This seems to be pretty similar built, and it's rather affordable. I think I paid tax and all right around $31 for this. They make them in smaller pistol ranges, from like 4-inch barrels down to compacts. A friend of mine suggested this to me, thought I would jump on it for My Taurus G3 series, I've already got an inside waistband holster that also you can use as a outside the waistband holster. Happy with it. I didn't have anything for the SIG though. It's a shame because I don't carry it much anymore. The 40, a little more expensive as far as ammo goes for, but I hand load, so it doesn't matter. But it was the compromise between the 45 and the 9mm, without going to the 10mm, which was the Magnum variation more or less. Cops had used 40s for several years until some of the 9mm loadings got hotter again. Some of the bullet designs caught up. Me, I prefer 135 grain hollow point, which was about the same as what they did with the 357 SIG, which was like a 40 neck down to a 9mm. Anyway, let me finish up, folks. Thank you for letting me chew your ear off. Hope you have a good day, and take care.